Okay, this happened to me before. Now it says, I got trust. How does it look from there? I think my audio's up. Yeah. Yeah, that would be great, Silverleaf. Have I fitted you up with one yet? Or because I did a couple people before and they should already be, but I don't think I did you yet. Hey, I just got a notification. Hey, Roadrunner Coins is having an auction. You should go there. Wow, that's weird. I think I'm gonna have to go to YouTube. I'm gonna hook you up though. I'm gonna do that right now. If anybody else shows up, tell them I'll be right back. I have to, I'm on the phone. I'm broadcasting through the phone at this point, so I'll be right back. Okay. Actually, I should turn down. I'm gonna shut my my volume down. Okay, that should do it. I'm just kind of doing my looking at part of the first giveaway here. I'm gonna wait till a couple of people get in. It's a really nice 61 Philadelphia. Check that out. This is, of course, never the microphone or the microscope never does it much justice. But this thing is toned like, I mean, it's naturally just awesome. And these are the ones that seem to have a highest grades known are usually this color. It's got like a brownish peach splash, I guess you could say. That's just part of it, a part of what I wanted to give away to begin with. But this one, these are hard to find. As far as it, you can see it kind of come up when I tilt it. Samos, hey, thanks for coming, man. How's the weather in Greece, man? It's beautiful out here today, but I can't open the windows because it really screws with my lighting. I can open the windows, I just can't open the shade. So Solar Relief, you should have the power now. You can tap on of course, tap on somebody's comment, and it should be able. You should have some options now. Yeah, that's really nice. That's easy. That's easily 66 plus. I'm gathering because, I mean, there's a little tiny spot maybe on his cheek. That's what kind of takes away from it going any farther than that. Yeah, right there on the rim too. Make sure I get this pointed to the screen. Yeah, that's I'm not giving this away. This one's being sold, but this one's pretty cool. Yeah, you kind of have to look at it through the like 2 flips, because this one is a peach. That's my own computer timing out. Come on. Don't tell me there's no signal because I just turned it back on. I'll have to work that one out later. I can always tap it back on. Oh, cool. Thanks. Yeah, you mod for a few channels. That's hey, I don't care if you're a beginner at this point right now. I'll take any help I can get. This is just kind of a tester situation, but it is a live auction, so that makes me feel a lot better having somebody in my back. Okay, let me see how you guys see it through, because I can see through the phone since I'm broadcasting through there. Yeah, it looks pretty good from here. If I can see that. This is my last 52 full bander. Yeah, this thing struck pretty well for that particular year. I just got lucky. My dealer had a few of them. You got to roll. Yeah, and nothing squirrely about this coin. That's just awesome. You don't find these very often. I kind of can, and I do, but I sold it. This is the last one, so he kind of tells you. It's all nice and fuzzy, hazy. Purple haze. Oh, why? Why is it sad? Oh, I kind of like the cold myself. Don't get me wrong, but it's my family comes from a really cold climate as it is, and it's kind of in the genes. You know, when it gets hot, I'm not too comfortable. Yeah, that's I don't have any bad conscience about selling this. Hell no. So, all right. I don't have a list going here yet. So I'm just kind of flying off the cuff here. I got some cool stuff. I don't have much silver, but yeah, who does these days? Yeah, I love it. And hey, you're allowed to bid too if it's something you like, whatever, or um, get on whatever's up. Um, Got no problem with that. Let's see here. We have the, where is it? Okay, I got to put these together. This is a 61D. It's pretty good too. I give it a solid 65. Got a couple tiny, little spots. These 61s are just extremely, totally hard to get anything without bad spots, or just the carbon just destroys these things sometimes, and these just seem to have it really bad. 63 is just the worst. Yeah, so those will be for giveaways. Some nice 61s, some nice collectible ones. Now I throw something else in there. I do know this one thing here. This is going up right here. It's Beatrix Potter and her little tails. Peter the Rabbit. Aha! I hate to sell it. It was a gift, but I need to catch up bad. I got make payment, make sure my computer is safe. This one's cool. It's got the deep cameo. All right. Whoops. It's a poof. It's a poof. Okay. There's from the telephone. There we go. God save the Queen. Oh, holding him upside down. And he's sitting there stuffing his face with the carrot or radish or something. Sweet. Yeah, the 60 started kind of with a 1960. I'm sure you know about that date. Plenty of issues with that. Well, not issues, but they got tons of repunch mint marks and varieties. Even then, the carbon was starting to take on some coins, but it has to be the planchets, of course. And you would just find them left and right with just bad carbon popping up, and that comes from it has to be coming from the metal that just wasn't. I don't know if it was the mixture wasn't done right. Yeah, that's a total deep cameo. You can't. You usually know what is deep cameo, and you're looking at the coin. You kind of turn a little bit, and it snaps to black in the in the fields. If it snaps in, bam, then it's and it's looking like that. It's deep cameo. If it's kind of you see the face there. That particular comes in. You'll see a little bit at in the fields. And, that'll be cameo. And then straight up, it looks like polished chrome. That's just proof. Wait a second. No, that's on the cover. Good. Thank goodness. Check this out before. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, it's not. It's upper cheek now. The cover's got some haziness as far as that goes. That's anything you see, the hairlines there, that's all on the cover. It's not. This is not the way the Queen works. Look at those eyes, or that eye. She's looking intently at her kingdom. Dun 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 dun. Hi, Kellen. Oh, Kayla. Fan number one. Lincoln. Oh my God, there he is. Hold on a second, Lincoln. I'll be right back. I got to do something for you. Just a moment. Here. Be right back. Okay. Just for you, man. Just for you. Well, no, Silverleaf's going to be your partner, but Lincoln Silverleaf, I'm sure Silverleaf has seen you around. Lincoln's been around long before I have, that's for sure. Fire engine red? Oh, yeah. But probably that's more towards my, kind of, lucky color. But I just really love that metallic blue. Just something about it. But then of course that the car wouldn't. The car is not me, so it is what it is. I like, I'm attracted to it, so it's obviously something else. Just so you know, that's not my car. I used to have one like it exactly. Maybe one day I'll work up to another one. I'm hoping to. Great. Sherry's. Yeah, that's cool. Right on. Yeah, we hung out a little while ago, a little bit ago. We're all on the chat together. That was fun too. Okay. What are we looking at? I got a few people in here already, huh? Ooh, huh. Yeah, I saw you battling for that Ike yesterday at Lincoln. That was cool. I was all, oh man, they're gonna regret it because either way he's gonna bid it up. He wants it. Yeah, you get around too, man. This is what people like tell me. I think it has something to do with they see beep beep and excuse me, three streams at once, and it's not like I'm there at once. I just bail for a second. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. All right. Yeah, check this out, Lincoln. I'm giving this away. I'm not giving this away. I'm sorry. This one's going for bid. I mean, I'm going to do it by now on this, but I just checked the market on this thing, and it's going to be way below what everybody's asking or pay or selling it for. As Big T says, Queen Lizard breath. I guess that was the term. And then we got Peter Rabbit on the back. Dun, 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 dun. Stuff in his face, of course. Loves those radishes. I think it looks more like a carrot. That thing doesn't really. There we go. It's all better. It kind of stuff in his face. You know, he doesn't see it. Just stuff in my face. Definitely deep cameo. Like, see that? Snapped into black. Snap black. That's a deep cameo. I mean, if at all you can never teach somebody about cameos, this is a way. If it snaps into the black like that with fields, definitely, in my opinion anyway. You still get a little bit of black. Okay, that's cameo, because you're still seeing some nice white fields in Peter Rabbit there. And if it looks just like polished chrome, it's just proof designation. So nice for the lesson. Hello, Butterbeans. Good morning. Yeah, and I'm sure this is going way below what's going out there. I mean, if anything, you can go to eBay and see what they're selling for and what they sold for. So that being said, I'm just going to hold that back for right now. I'm going to wait till at least a couple more people get in before I even bother showing that. But it comes with a nice little box and everything, and certificate of authenticity, the little collar strap. It was a gift, but I have to cover my bills. I just got this new computer, and I already had the monitor, which is cool. So that makes things a lot easier for me. Here we go. Here's another cool one. This I got from Lemon. See if I can show it. It's what's called a Woody. You see all the streaks in there. Yeah, this one's cool. I got this from a I think it's giveaway. Yeah, that's his card up there, right there, right below the butt. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that man, he's like, I call him one of the first ones. He does coin auctions. He's a pure numismatic individual. He knows the shit. Yeah, this thing's nice. I call it the lemon woody. What are they right there? Yeah, lemon woody. Okay. No, I'm just kind of catching up with chat, making sure everything's okay. All right. Cool. Hey, we got a few people in here. That's a record for me. No, I'm kidding, but no, it is actually for something like this. Of course, I haven't done anything like this. No, yes, I have. I've done other auctions. Just I haven't done my own private auction like I am now. It was usually with other channels. All right. Okay, I'll just throw something up there just so you guys can take a look and possibly be interested. As I said, I don't have a list. I'm flying off the cuff at this point, but I do have everything close. This is what we got here. I don't know if you know anything about coins. This is what I do. So I've got some aftermarket kind of it's an educational thing. In 1982, they switched from zinc to copper coins because copper was just coming too expensive. Long story short is they had a lot of different dies, which means things that stamp the coins, and so you get your large date, your small dates, and your copper and zinc. Now, other than the proof coin, they didn't make any mint sets whatsoever. So that's why they did this too. It would have been kind of expensive to do all those to a mint set. I kind of understand why they didn't do that. Anyway, it shows all the varieties here as far as the business strike coppers go. They did not make a copper 82 Denver mint, which and that would be the small date. So of course, it's not in there. But there are some mistake coins out there with a crap load of money. And these are all uncirculated. These were sealed probably most likely when they were not too long after they were minted. And I think I'll go with the tradition of the teas. I'm going to start with a buck and go, and we'll go from there. So starting bid, buck and go. Large. Villa large. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't have anything to set it down right this second. I could just aim the camera down. Let me just get to that point. All right. See if that'll show it up. Sort of. Yeah. Well, am I everything's good? All right. All right. I'm going to start this, like I said, I'm going to start at $1 and go. That's not including shipping. Shipping's a couple bucks, but um, yeah, these things you're not going to find anywhere else as far as finding the whole set of varieties. So just start with that. No big deal. That's okay. That's all right. But you got to think of your strategy when somebody when somebody says something. What, Thursday? I could probably do Thursday. If you can get it, if you can get the PayPal in by Thursday, I wouldn't have a problem with that. If you were sure, it's only a couple. It's only just like 3 or 4 days. Well, a little bit longer, but I can deal with that. It's not going to kill me. Let's put it that way. But yeah, just don't go crazy. Here we go. So okay, well we'll just move on. That's okay. That's all right. Hey, let's start with something that's going to catch you by the boo-boo. Um, 1939 Denver Mint, a full red. In really, really good shape. If it looks kind of grainy, that's just the way these coins are when you kind of blow them up like that. I wonder if that's that might be on the coin. Let's see, it's just a little tiny spot. For this, that's not that bad. I'm going to ask for $10 shipped. $10. It's a buy it now. You say buy it now, first one, boom. It's $10 in the mail. Now, for the 1939 Denver Mint like this one, I'm kind of throwing myself at the dogs here. Yeah, that's got a little ding on the sheet there, yeah. But you got to consider these are basically in this condition at all a conditional rarity. Conditional rarity, that's right. Sometimes I got to watch what I say. I'm going to be corrected. So that's going to be 1939D. I don't expect you to bid or anything. Like anybody comes along can watch, they can have fun, they can talk to their friends. I don't mind. This is a beta testing auction. It is still a real auction, and I'm just throwing it out there and helping my system out by trying to perfect it, which I probably never will. Nobody does, not even the greats. I don't know. Robert's got a pretty good system though, but he's got his wife. I'm not married, and I don't have any kids, just so you know. It's not from lack of trying. Okay. So $10, no hala out the door. You buy now, please. Okay. I forgot to come that. That's okay. How about some steel pennies? I mean, gosh, this one, 1943, San Francisco. Yeah. Yep. Definitely uncirculated. Reverse is a little bit better than that. Yeah, you got to consider this is looking up at close. A lot of like stuff that shows up. Oh, there's the timeout again on the. I'll be right back on that, and there we go. Yeah. All right. This one's really nice. Good thing we had the kind of resources to use and recycle to win that. Yeah, go ahead, Lincoln. Thanks for showing up. Silverleaf's got my back, and looks like I got some help here. So appreciate you showing up, man. That means a lot to me. And you should be fitted up permanently now. So. Okay, I'm going to do $7 on this shipped. Keep in mind, this is a World War II steel penny, and no, like I said, I guess you could call this one now in conditions like this a conditional rarity. So these list in gray sheet like wholesale for like 14 or 15 bucks. This is the rarer one, San Francisco, but they don't come easily like that. Bye, Lincoln. Bye, 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 bye. Yeah, I showed this one off yesterday, but I'm not selling it. Okay. We are moving. Okay, well, I'm seeing everything okay. I need some feedback just so I can, is everything, can you hear me okay? And how does it look on the screen, because I'm broadcasting through my phone camera right now until I can get a secure line and have my computer, make sure my computer is secure. But at this point right now, this would be, in the future, this will probably be a backup system. The mint mark, I'm sorry, just a second. It's an S mint mark underneath the date there, San Francisco. There's Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco in modern coins. There's a couple others, but that goes back a ways. But these are the mints that produce these coins. Thank you, Kayla. Pups turning around. Okay, I think I don't know if you heard me wrong. I didn't say anything about pups. If that was you were referring to me, maybe not. So yeah, okay. Yeah, they minted certain amounts at certain mints, so it's a okay. This is a 1940s. Here, get out of my big S finger out of the way. It appears to have at least 5 full steps. That means the steps on the Monticello right there. That if it shows that means the strike is a lot is better, because that's pretty much the highest point on these coins. So these are coveted by the any nickel collector. They set these aside to put in authenticated slabs, make sure it's genuine and everything like that. And in any rate, the 40S is difficult to get in higher decent grades and whatnot. Especially the 5 full steps or more, the full steps designation. It depends on the company you send it to. Can't the way things I don't know, just sometimes the way things have been, the way they've been grading stuff, it's just been awful. The horror stories. All right, now let's do the giveaway. Can you type this in for me, Silverleaf? it's going to be a guess a number. I'm giving away these 1961 bred and circulated Lincoln cents, the Denver and Philadelphia. There's no mint mark. Okay, they only did one a mint mark on for Philadelphia P in 2017. That was just kind of a special year. They did it for Lincoln's. I think it was birthday or 225th anniversary. This one's special by any means. Look at the nice little toning right there and how it drops in. It's a kind of a maroonish peach toning. These are the ones that make the high grade and are worth the most as far as authenticated coins are concerned. And it is authentic. So this is going to be my giveaway. These are really, really hard to find, and especially without carbon, little carbon spots everywhere. And this is pretty much spotless as far as that goes. No nicks, no scratches. I would venture to say this could go for 66 plus, which means mint state, except for that point right there, the little one on the rim, and that's not bad for this guy. That's not bad. Got a little contact mark on his cheek too, but it would do 66 plus easily. But it's a giveaway, and you get a nice rare color. That's just I don't see very many people out there selling these or owning them. That's for sure. Okay, so we're gonna pick a number. See how many people got in 5, I guess. Okay, so we will multiply that by 5. So a number range between 1 and 25 silver leaf. I will say go. And when you see go, there you go. You make your guess between 1 and 25. One guess only, please. If it doesn't come up after everybody's guessed, which is only a few people, there you go. So, and I need to write that down just so it's official. Blue pen 909. 909. Yeah, this is the tester 2 for me. And I'm writing the number down. I write the time on this one. Reverse of it. Okay. There's 909. And I have to say go. And like I said, it's one guess. No retraction in your guesses. I say go. Go in the chat. Whoops, I did something wrong here. There we go. Anybody else guessing up there? There's a few people out here. Only 2, huh? Okay, well, let's just go with the closest person. And I never said I was going to give you another guess. Otherwise, my show, my rules. So since Kayla and Silver Leaf are the only ones who guessed, just a second. Make it official here. This is Kayla and Silver Leaf, the only one guessed. The one is closest. Okay. 22 or 22. Haha. So, sorry. Well, I guess it was still relief. He didn't guess without going over. And a nice try, Kayla found number one. So, I think I have your information. So, relief. I sent you some stuff before, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. If not, I'll let you know. But these are yours. Yeah. Have you ever had one of these 61 Philadelphias, like color like that? You'll see it when you get your research on these coins, because I know you're doing coins now. You'll see that this color seems to pop up a lot when the top population coins. So you ever start getting into grading, this might be a candidate. It might. I'm not saying it is, but okay. I really didn't care about selling anything at this point, but you know, I just this is the test, and I'm going to continue to go for a little while longer. We're at approximately 45 minutes, close to it. I guess. See what did that say? 42 minutes and then counting. I'm going to go for at least another half an hour. You know, let's just see until somebody else pops up. We're gonna play around. Plus, I kind of want to see if there's anything special about this, any doubling, since I'm playing around with it and sell it. I got to start writing this down when I say something like as far as price. I mean, I do usually, but I mean when I have to set it aside and come back to it because I don't have a list. All right. Nothing special. Wait, hold on. I forgot to check the designer's initials. Pardon me. That looks. I don't know about that one. I have to get a close up. Yeah, kind of getting a doubling effect, but I don't know if it's double. We shall see here. Maybe. Oh, that's just too close. Okay. Back it off. There we go. That's better. Let's get it back to work. Nah, it's just dye deterioration. Struck pretty well, but you see where it in the bust right there at the beginning, where his neck's at, a little dye deterioration, and I'm over by the key. Nothing to see here. Move on. Move on. But I mean, anybody want to contend that's full bands? I'd like to see them do that. Just to look a little blurry right there, but that's like in your face full bands. You just can't. For dye deterioration, that's pretty damn good. I can't believe that, actually. That's just outer limits. Because yeah, the reverse dye looks like it's a little bit deteriorated. The front dye, you can't really judge by dye deterioration when you're looking at the other side, though. But yeah, this one's but it's got great detail. Yeah, it kind of runs into the A little bit. But then again, you're looking at it like, 100 times. How much for the estimate? The steel penny? I said $10 shipped. That there, I believe what they call the gray sheet. It's a wholesale, basically. Dealers bid price is 14. I think it's at least 14 for the estimate. That's the rare one. There's a lot less made in the San Francisco Mint. That usually goes without saying too, as far as the San Francisco Mint is concerned. Oh, okay. That's what you're talking about. This is the puppies. Yeah, it was. Yeah, a $10 shipped is if you and that's buy it now. If you want it, you can just type buy it now in the chat, so we know it's everybody knows that it's yours. If not, no big deal. Okay. I don't know if I'd grade this one though. This one, only because of die deterioration, but usually that's not the case with something that there's no marks or huge marks or anything like that. Anything you see is either like that right there. You're not gonna be able to see that even with a loop. It's even gonna be hard to see with that. That's just ultra extreme close up. They don't grade them like this. They usually use a jeweler's loop. We do this because we're looking for certain varieties and errors. They're just kind of obscure. I don't normally either myself. There's just too many out there. I'll follow the cherry picker's guide and some certain companies that have attributed coins, their varieties, which are well known. But you just can't collect or keep track of every single one of them. And that's pretty much where my memory will end up failing, because I got an excellent memory usually. Not like those who have selective memories, Jeez. You ever get into conflict with somebody like that, you gotta make sure you got your ducks in a row. Sold. Sorry, I wasn't looking, and it's yours. Like I said, you can wait till Thursday. That's okay. Get it sooner. That would be awesome. Me too. Either way, let me get the list on my back here. Had to put it somewhere. Kayla, just go ahead and send me an email. It's up there on the ticker. That's also my PayPal. In case you have a chance to pay early, that's it can go to my PayPal. It's $10 straight up shipped. I pay for all the regular fees and everything like that, so that shouldn't cost you any more than that. Yeah, steel cents are pretty cool. Make sure I got your spelling your name right here. Kida. Number one. I think I got it though. I subscribed to your channel last night. 1943. Thank you. You know what? You also have been my first live private sale as far as that goes. So I think I'm gonna throw a little bonus in there for you. And you can tell people that I was the first one. Kendala no Halashit. All right. Let me put that in the pending sold. Moving on. Thank you very much. That was cool. There goes mine. And we'll be there. Meanwhile, it's the Bat Cave. There we go. That was cool. Yay, killer! All right. I feel like eyes on the back of my head. Okay, this is going really well. I'm in a cell and I tested the microscope out, and people told me it's looking pretty good. Let me put this aside for still relief. I don't have to be in such a huge hurry at this point right now, which is kind of a cool thing. Yeah. Hey, you really want to screw me up coming in here and just like buy everything, you know, because it's, you know, it's really gonna throw me for a loop. Okay. Silvery giveaway. And as a rule of thumb, anybody out there watching, giveaways are mostly what, you know, they're given to you, shipping included. So and most of the time, which includes me in the usual crowd, we're not, you know, we give it freely from ourselves. We paid for everything and not affiliated with anybody else unless stated, or, you know, in the description, of course. Giveaway. All right. That being said, here we go. Yeah, I try to keep an upbeat, you know, personality, or, you know, well, not personality, just attitude. You know, laughter, and, you know, and trying to help people, you know, in that situation, you know, either way they want to follow or not, you know, making somebody laugh has always made me feel better, even when I'm not at my best, you know, especially when I'm not at my best. But, you know, moving on. Moving on up to the east side. I'm gonna take a look at this thing since nobody's announced or popped themselves up yet. So like I said, informal. This is what I'm looking for. This is a 1988 Denver. I'm sure some people probably heard about the WAM, white AM, where the A is spaced pretty good before the M. And I'll show you an example up close here. Yeah, I have about 1,000 of them right in front of me now. I have enough. Yeah, my email's up there. It should be anyway. Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. Oh, okay, I'll have to go back and set that up. I thought it was up there earlier. Here we go. Thanks for letting me know. That's why you're there, to keep me in check and everybody else in check, and any questions that may arise. How's that? In the meanwhile, it's back here. Here we go. I'll set it aside later sometime. Anyway, the A and M and on white AM are spaced kind of far apart. Okay. Now on the close AM, what they call the cam, of course, the A and M, I mean, you can barely slip a hair in between it. So, and also as part of that diagnostic, usually not given. If you have any doubts, you know, on the white AM, they're evenly spaced apart between the E and the A. They're spaced evenly apart for the most part, as far as that goes. And on the AM, on the close AM, where they're really close together, you can barely slip a hair in between. If you got any doubts, I mean, the M and the A looks like they're kind of put together, and they're kind of pulled back away from the E. So there's a big space between the M and the E. I don't know if you can follow that, but that's the way it is right now until I can get a visual representation too on that. Yeah, because up here, the A, they're like really close together. Oops, really close together. and you'll see a nice good space when on the E, away from the E. And that's kind of how I look, because I've run into a situation where I had to, where I tried to grade one, and it was die deterioration. And at the time, I should have known it, but it was too much. It was too much of a gamble as far as I was concerned at that point. But I did grade it anyway. Came back to 65 at least. So now it's at a pocket change. So I'm not going to bank that one down. You call them clams? In the Jeep with Jeep John. Guess he's starting up right this second. That's I'm gonna have to use that. Now that you brought that up, that kind of, I knew somebody would come up with something somewhere, and it has to be Silverleaf. If I don't, he does. Let's look at some cool World War II era BUs, the BU coins here. That's funny, clams. Clams, and bam! Yeah. I try to slow down for you. I know the fact that a lot of people are like, "Whoa, man, check this out! Look at that! Look at that! Oh man, that's cool! Oh, we're done." You got to remember, this is for people to look at as far as what they're buying. And I knew that at some point I'd have to do this. And even though I'm a good, I'm good for my word and everything, it's always good to just kind of be sure yourself at the same time, when you're, because trying to do this with a loop is not easy. We also got to be trained to look at these things through this kind of format, so you don't take the wrong impression, because the loop in your own eye is always going to be the judge. But you can't beat this, though. On the other hand, it's because the details that you were actually looking for, as far as looking for varieties, is they're well known, well documented pictures, so you can spot those a lot better with this microscope system. Wow, look at that deterioration, man. That's not damage at all. It's just deterioration. The wheat berries, or whatever they're called, not as well defined as many other. You could always tell when the America AMER is just really weak. And the O. Oh no, Mr. Bill. Okay, meanwhile at the back cave. Here we go. All right. Kathy! Okay, Mr. Silver. Put that away. Kathy, just a second. I'll be right back. I got to do something for you real quick, and it takes me a second. Come on. I know I'm back, I think, but there we go. There we go. There we go. I should do it. kind of if I'm not touching the computer, it doesn't. I'm glad, really glad you showed up, Kathy. I think I gave you a nice magic sword there. You know, you can bash around the any individuals that decide to not be nice. All right, back to this. And nah, that one's boring. It's just like, I mean, it's really, 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 really nice as far as that goes. Yeah, it's a high grader. But, you know, I don't think with deterioration like that, it's going to go that far. 1940. 1940 Denver. Someone's got freckles on it. I always recommend if you these particular coins, which I have started. This is a new flip on this one. I try to double it up because every now and then, you know, and it happens all the time. The rim will pop the seal, and basically it'll start, you know, getting, you know, changing colors basically back down to red, brown, then brown. But red is the top most coveted color. As far as popularities, you know, with some people, there's some really, really, really nice brown ones out there. I mean, gosh. Actually, I sold a brown one, really old brown, my 1915S, to Bub's Delicious at a really good price too, considering. This one I'm going to go. This one's got to go. Now this one has been lightly cleaned. I already know that it's got some really nice toning, but it's conditional rarity as far as that goes. And I know people. The 1914D is just mad gone after popular because of the mintage on it. Well, this is kind of it's a redheaded stepchild, but you know, I'm a brother. But no offense there. Yeah, these are a conditional rarity too, and seems to fall behind that as far as needs. So, and it's got a really good. If it wasn't clean, I would easily give this a good XF or extremely fine. Easily extremely fine 55. No, I mean 50. No, 45. Sorry, they don't do AU 53 starts in about uncirculated, and I'm being kind of really conservative. So yeah, XF 45. This would, if it wasn't cleaned, it would get it would probably get an AU 55, 58 maybe. Yeah. But you know, it gave it some nice toning, and since it's conditional rarity, I had to have it, and it's kind of, I'm going to sell this one. I'll get another one in the future here. I'm not a collector per se, so. Oh wow, that's right. Scarface one. I can't tell at this point right now if that's because I've seen a couple like this, but these are pretty popular anyway. Even if this was, you know, if this was graded, you know, I don't know. Some people just buy the crap out of coins like that. Where, you know, he's got the Scarface right there, and that looks like a pretty good ding. Wow. Yeah, now I remember. But I do seem to remember that. I don't know, just the way it sits. I think it might have been the planchette might have been dinged before they struck the coin. Either way, cleaned or not, you'd still see a lot of like raised metal around that where it's. I'm not seeing that. Now, I'm not seeing like really, really shining too, because that usually you really see like the bare metal. cleaned or not. One, you know, it's all uniform. So it might be a, you know, it's definitely a you know, considered damage, but that's overlooked as far as that's concerned, even though it's clean. Like I said, conditional rarity. Gotta love them. Yeah. Oh yeah. That kind of sucks. Those wheat stalks. Jeez. And A&M America. Usually not an issue with going back this far. They struck these coins pretty well. So, okay. Now moving on. Oh, McCaddy. I think you have the power as far as that's concerned. And I watched a little bit of stream that you and Maria were on. I had to like get a couple of names back because I remember I wanted to subscribe to Who's Tom Cruise, and every time I come like try to spell it right, it would come up, you know who, and I got sick of trying to scroll down and find it. So I'll get the if you know how to spell it right, that'd be great. But I'm gonna have to go back on the video and spell it right. I was watching the Q&A that you were doing. I remember Maria, she's telling you about the people out there. I need the correct spelling of Who's Tom Cruise. I went back to go. I was gonna go subscribe to him, and I don't know the spelling that I put up. I know there's maybe a couple of O's. Oh, great! Now we have street code. That's the issue here. And now my phone's going to start going dead. But I can take care of the phone thing. I may have to adjust for the noise outside, which means I may have to sign off because I can't do that at the same time. But yeah, Who's Tom Cruise? Here we have a 47. This one's really nice. And let's just take a look at the old cheeker there, see if he got whacked in the face, see if the old lady smacked him. Nope. Old lady loves him. Yes, definitely. He is a love gentleman there. Of course, Thomas Jefferson, of course, he's a gentleman. Always. Yeah. The focal point on these Jefferson nickels, I hope you can hear me. Yeah, it's right there along the lapel and the collar and the cheek. Definitely. Everybody, that's kind of like the grading point, you know. A lot of things are different, graded differently. Let's take a look at the Monticello. Well, that sucks. Think not. On a certain angle, you can look at possible full steps, but not with that planchet issue on the middle there. Doesn't look like damage as far as after it was struck, post mint. Yeah, no way. Still a nice example. Still nicely struck. Reverse just a little bit more dinged up. It seems that's unusual. Usually a space catch, man. Okay. Oh, that's hey, can you do me a favor and email that to me? I can't do anything. I'm broadcasting through my phone as far as picking up stuff. You can do it if you can, Kathy. If not, maybe Silverleaf can. Either way, I don't mind. I can't pick it. I know I can't pick it up right this second. Not as far as this system goes. Hey, but I got like pretty much everything else running. Everybody can chat, talk to each other. I got mods already hooked up, fitted up with the armor. That's what this is about. To have some fun with and get things done. I think I kind of decided what's going to come with Kayla's penny, which means I'm going to give you this. This is kind of a learning tool, and it tells you the different varieties of 1982. You want to learn more about it? There's some really good videos out there of associates of mine that have been doing it way longer than I have. So they have, usually they are correct, and that's going to be yours too. You'll learn about the different dates, because anytime you ever type up 1982, it'll tell you about the error coin for the most part, which sold for a lot of money. But the thing about it is, it's there's only two of these particular dates in mint marks, and I think it goes back about 5 years now. They've only found two. Oh, of course. Now, yeah, you'll find that the guys that are mostly into the hobby, they're really into the hobby, they promote the hobby too, and that includes cool educational tools and or visuals for it. So, and that kind of goes with both ways, because it's got your little, it kind of matches everything up with what is. So I know I'm going to kill you, Kathy, on this. I have to show it off again. How do I do it? Sorry. Oh. What did I do with it? Yeah, I think it's hiding from you too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, here it is. That's right. Whoops. Oh crap. That was just a power cord. Danger avoided. Here, let me get back up here and see if you're okay. I got this as a gift. I have to get rid of it sooner or later. Anyway. Celebrating Beatrix Potter and her little tales. Peter Rabbit. I think he only did like 45,000 of these. Yeah, it's on the COA right there. But Queen, it's a cameo proof. 50 pence. I think it's 8.1 grams or something like that at 99999. Let me get this out of here. See if I can show this without it. Time out for a second on the camera. Okay, what's not popping up? What's not working here? Let's go back to the camera here. And sorry up, okay. That's way too close. All right. Just a second. That's all yank. Turn that back on for a second. All right. Still probably way too close. Yeah, way too close. But anyway, you can see the guy there eating his radish. Nice little deep cameo thingy. Oh yeah, I love it. Yeah, man. I think somebody spiked these carrots, man. I'm not feeling right. Yeah, it's anything you see there is all like over the cover and everything. It's a good, nice, good proof. Yeah, I really love it. Yeah, I don't love to get rid of it, but I love it though. I'm sure somebody else will too. All right, I'm going back and forth between chat on my phone here because I can't see everything at once. I can, but reading it is another story. Oh, Todd, he couldn't come. Oh, one of my best friends sent me a message. That's okay. I forgot to tell him about it, what I was going to do. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I'm going to get rid of that sooner or later, and that's one of the things I wanted to sell. I don't have much silver at this point right now. I will, later. I got plenty of supply. It's just I got to make up for all my expenditures soon. But I got an income, so I get paid either way. Yeah, those coins are. I was a big fan of Peter Rabbit when I was younger. Let's see. Let's get back to some of these. Here's my Rosio sound. I don't know if you saw that one, but that one's cool too. Yeah. I next thing I got to do is perfect my well, not perfect, but at least get my program for Office, Windows Office, so I can start doing lists. It's not too hard, but getting together, setting it up, and once you get everything together to where you can have it at least partially automated, is really a great thing. I think the aggravation is worth it. The 14S. I'll do. Let me think here. Just so you will be fair. You might want to look this up online, just so you know. I'm thinking $15 shipped. Yeah, $15 shipped. And I know I'm way low on that, but that's all. As far as I'm concerned, that's what it's worth to me, and that's how I'm gonna sell it. It's worth a lot more, I do believe, even in that condition, and it being claimed. It wasn't harshly clean, thank goodness. Really nice coin. That's the reason I did keep it. I didn't realize it would become so popular. So, like I told you, you know this. I'm not a collector. I do collect, but I'm not. I'm not going to hold this stuff to myself forever. I do like the pharaohs. Those guys are really cool as far as building civilization and everything, but they did try to take it to the grave, and there's no way I'm going to have anybody bury a bunch of boxes with me. Yeah, I don't want a bunch of dead cats. I don't want a bunch of dead dogs. I don't want food that's going to sit in a jar for 30 years, including my organs. Just bury me or shoot me. Well, I mean, no, after I'm like this, so just bury me. Don't burn me. I've already been blown up. It's not a it doesn't feel good. So I don't think my afterlife would like that either. Okay. How much for the rabbit? I was informed by Dale of Coin World United Kingdom, UK, that they are going for approximately, and I have checked this. I have checked this today, but he kind of keeps his heartbeat on the United Kingdom. He said they're easily going for 75 quid, which is approximately $125, and then some shipping would be involved, I guess, in that. But that's on a bare minimum. Those things you can't get them. He's calling that the mint price at the time. They're sold out, and the secondary market, they're going for about the same or above. And I'm going to be asking about $75. $75 shipped, yeah. That's well under any listing that's up there, and none have been sold that cheaply. I guarantee that. So yeah, yep. This one, I want to send this one in, man. This is one of my favorites. I've become really lucky as far as getting getting coins, especially like bright uncirculated. This is a 1938 Denver, and the steps on the 38 are kind of wavy. You can see this is definitely a full step. I have no doubt in my mind. I'd like to see any grader down that, anyone. As far as that goes, I mean, I looked at the Cena loop too, so I have no doubts. 110%. Denver is struck extremely well. The rims on this. This is definitely a grader for some high grade stuff, because I plan to sell it. And like I said, I've been lucky getting stuff like this, so it's not going to be a huge, massive letdown if I don't get the grade that I hope to, because you never can. I mean, hope when it comes down to grading, forget it. You know, it's like I'd rather not. I'd rather go by with what I know mostly, especially when it comes down to coins. This is weird. It's got a weird strike though. I mean, it looks a little. I mean, look at that forehead. Me smart like rock. And there's nothing wrong with. It's not damaged. It's not wear. It was the die. And you can see it like all the way around his eye, and then come down his cheek. Just becomes like a whole plateau there, and then off. So he's got like a savage native makeup on there. Oh, wait a second, it almost looks like a rabbit on this coming up. A little rabbit right there. Yeah, what's up, Doc? It's a Jefferson Bugs Bunny. No. The thing coming off his eye. I mean, the way it's coming off his eye kind of looks like a long rabbit ear, and the head is just a little bit below that. Things you see in these things. People, I love it when people like, you know, they'll like send pictures of coins in, and they're like, man, I see this like dude, you know, he's like look at it, he's looking at me, man, and you know, I can see his eyes. Can't you see it? Probably if I was actually looking for it, but no. It just, you know, you can put things together, you know, images together, but you got to actually focus on the obvious. This is nice. Okay. I wonder, I'm going to ask them about that, because I got to go back and look at the records again, because, you know, that way it struck just around his eye, you know, that's unusual. It's got kind of a high relief too around the rim. This could have been a repurposed proof die possibility. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, it's got a really deep relief in the way the edges are. I mean, the rim. I just, oh, there it goes. I was just thinking that some of the proofs are like that. They're the rims, and they didn't perfect the proof rims as far as that goes, but you know, they are pretty much unique. The way the rim right there, I don't know if you can see that, but the rim's it's like dives in like a skateboard ramp, but it looks like there's like a curb on the very edge of the rim right there too. So you got like a little kind of a walkway, I guess you could say. And that's usually indicative of proofs. You don't see that very, very often on any stripe coin. Cool. Now, I think that with that one should grade out about 67 plus. That should. What it comes back as, I don't know. For what I put into it, I could probably throw it in a couple times. Yeah, this is a proof that I got. This is a my dealer. He tore apart a mint set or a proof set, you know, silver proof set, and of course these aren't proof. I mean, these aren't silver. So he's like, here, dude, take this. So I think I'm gonna throw that in with somebody that bought a bunch of sets, or like 3 sets of envelopes for me, and put that in the box. They're missing 1 envelope out of it, and he's cool about it totally. But I gotta go to my dealers today and see if I actually have it. But you know, for the delay, no problem. I think I have another one of those running. All right, let's see what's going on. What? That wasn't a bid. It was a buy it now, Kathy. So I mean, if you're asking a question or what, just so you know, because you know, bid, you got to bid. You know, the number, buy it now. You got to say it. You know, kind of following tradition of everybody else, you know, especially Mama T. You got to say it. Say it. All right. Let's move. Let's try to move on a little bit longer. I said I was going to go another half an hour, so we got about 28 minutes. Yeah, she's throwing numbers at me, but yeah. Sorry, Kathy. I'm not understanding the situation here. So, you want 15 for the S, and because I did buy it now, but I, you know, try to say buy it now, and what if you're doing that, so I can be sure. Okay. Phew. Let me make sure everything's caught up here as far as. Excuse me a second. I'm going to get rid of these notifications. Thank you for the for the mail on that. Something about that. It's the usual morning glutton of videos and people. Mr. Butterbean, thank you for subscribing, and that should do it. And if anybody's wondering, you guys are in the back cave, because you know, when I'm like talking and going off, and then I go, meanwhile, it's back cave. Well, I gotta come and, you know, see you guys. Like I said, I can see everything, but I need to blow it up so I can actually see the chat on my. Yeah, it was yeah, the Peter Rabbit $75 ship. Yeah, and 15, I think I said, was for the penny, the 14S. I'm not sure if you want that, because that, I mean, that's the collector's thing. I know you're not. It is, but it is a good, extremely good deal. You know. I wonder. I never did check these suckers. No. Right. I'm looking at the 1970S. These have all kinds of varieties on some of them. So normally, what we're looking for is what's called the small date, and that one's kind of giving me a fake impression here. What does that Liberty look like? No, I don't think it's. No, that's large date. Okay, moving on. Yeah, small date, large date. I'm not going to go into specifics right this second. They're all large date. But needless to say, you get a small date, you know, even a parking lot coin's worth like $3 or $4, as long as you can identify a small date. Yeah. There goes emergency services. At least they're not going to a fire, I hope. God, we got tore up out here. Tore up from the floor up. Yeah, it never hurts to ask, Kathy. I don't mind. This one. I gotta figure out how to zoom up a little bit better with this as far as the computer's concerned. Otherwise, I gotta knock it down here. There we go. What I'm looking for is a repunched mint market, specific one too. This one, the one I'm referring to, is in the cherry picker's guide. So I gotta get real close on this one. And so it'll allow me to. I may have to adjust for it for a second. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust again. And that should give me enough magnification here. Yeah, there we go. Looks like it might be, because you want a cherry picker's guide. There's there's kind of like it's a D over a D, and inside the the D that you do see, there's a kind of like a loop of the top of the other one. So, and there are like 5 or 6 known repunched varieties of this year, 1954. Okay, I got it up close now. I'm gonna go grab my cherry picker's guide real quick. Just a second. Oh, that's not available. Wait a second. I'm not going to go digging through it. I'm just going to make another mess. So we'll just forego that. I'll just take a picture of it, and I can go back on it later. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Click, click. Smile. Click, click. Click, click. Let me get the resolution, and that's all right. Let me get the light down a little bit. Come on, babe. All right. Okay. There we go. Oh. Oh. Come on, dude. Come on. I'm trying to get the light down. There we go. Just a little bit. That's good enough. Here we go. Got a picture. Another picture. Give it a little bit of different angle here. Oh, now I remember. Okay. I turn the light back up a little bit. The main part, I mean, the way they fingerprint these things, because every variety is different. There's certain pickup points on the coin that you, and this one is the dice scratches up here. I got to turn the light up here a little bit. That'll give me more of a indication. Come on, dude. Come on. It's hard to grab. I need to get a mouse. A mice. Come on. There you go. A little bit there. A little bit more. Doing this with a touchpad kind of sucks. With certain things. Here we go. That's better. Come on. I need more light to see that dice scratch if it's there. There we go. I have to back it off. That might be a little bit too close. That's a little bit too bright. That should do it. Another picture. It looks kind of like them. There's supposed to be two dice scratchers. There's supposed to be one right here, which looks, I'm not seeing too well. It's supposed to come off the windows, like right in the corner. This one, yeah. Okay. There's one right there. And maybe that's the other one right here. I'll have to double check. This is also magnified up pretty close. Let me back off just a little bit more. Take another picture. I have to go back and look at that. I got my cherry picker's guide and go back online with somebody with the archives on this, because they'll have a close up and personal also, but of what's actually that particular coin. It's kind of tough with that lighting the way it is. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, well, good angle. I'm not seeing that. Yeah, actually, I just don't remember which angle they go off at or they're supposed to be, but I do know they're just coming off. There's two of them, one here, one here. I'm not sure which dice crash it is, so. Oh, take a picture. Picture. Hey, cheese. Cheese. All right. No problem. No problem, Sorley. Hey, at least you got a job. No, I'm kidding. Hey, I don't have a job. Yeah, well, but there's specific reasons why I don't. So, but I do have an income. I paid into my retirement system. Let's put it that way. Way too much. Okay, we've had a good one going here. You got a job, and then that way you can go tell people to get a job and not feel bad about it. Get a job. No offense to those out there. That's kind of a bad subject, I know. All right. I have a couple people. They got a couple people out there in La La Land that aren't coming in, I guess. But that's cool. Like I said, you watch, do whatever you want. If you think you're actually gonna like find something, flaw, yeah, maybe. So have at it. You just want to see who's here. That's cool. That's why it's called social media and it's all open. Yeah. Well, I didn't even see Leo. I'm sorry. Oh, no, there it goes. There's the message. So you were gone for like 2 minutes. Wow, that's a long time in cyber. I'm sorry, man. So we're at what? An hour and 10 minutes, I guess. No, wait. I started at 8:30, so almost 2 hours. Oh, going on 2 hours. Right. Okay. Usually my math is right on. As you can tell, I must be thinking about 1,000 things, about 1,000 things at this point. Because usually I'm a spaz. Talk a lot faster too. So when I get to thinking about something, I'm talking slow. There's something on my mind. When people ask me, okay, when people go, you talk so fast, I'm all, you want me to talk like this? Oh god. So I think things pretty well. I like it. It was good. It's good. I'm sure Kathy. I don't know if I told you these jokes, Kathy. And I highly doubt it'll offend you in any way. But which in most cases, as a general whole, as far as just people go, I don't care. It's meant to be funny. So it's kind of like a 3-part joke. Okay, here goes the first part. What is a blonde's mating call? What is a blonde's mating call? Yeah, that's part number 1. I'm so drunk. Part 2. What is a brunette's mating call? All the blondes left. All the blondes left. And last but not least, a redhead's mating call. Now, this is probably well known, but I thought I'd throw that one out there too. Redhead's mating call. Next. And there you have it, folks. The mating calls of the wily blonde, brunette, and redhead. Oh, I don't know about that. Ooh, somebody's scooting out there. You're living downtown, you get to hear all the noises, and doing live streams with me, you get to hear the same. Oh, you gotta be down here when people like go crazy, you know, because I mean, this is like considered the weirdest town in one of the murder capitals of the world, and sooner or later people intersect downtown, and so the crazies, the regular people, the drunks, the partiers, the college kids, somebody clashes sooner or later. It's like bump bikes, you know, that old bump bike thing where you know dudes like homeless dudes were just going at each other. You know, I thought it was kind of funny, but you know, I mean, guys taking money for it. That's that kind of sucks. And I mean, if you're letting it out there, you know, without promoting it, that's okay. That's one thing. But that's one of the things I was watching, you know, on Kathy's channel. One of the questions? I think it was. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was. If you had to go to if you had to do service, military service or something like that, what would you do? Somebody said help the homeless, which is very admirable, which I did and I still do. I mean, there's guys down here, and just so you know, I put it out there. Not all homeless are like that, because these guys like that kind of living, and that goes without saying. In a lot of areas, they don't, you know, they feel comfortable being out in the open like that, you know, and they do, you know. And unfortunately, the you know, law enforcement or the authorities find where they're at, because you know they don't go on people's private property or anything like that. They go find themselves a nice little hutch in the woods and build a camp. Yeah, but they have to camouflage it because, you know, the crazies, other people that basically the other homeless is, you know, they it's sad, you know, the homeless stealing from the homeless. That's you know, that's the double that. Okay, I got the lighting on that a little bit better. Okay, see if I can see through this one thing. This is possibly a greater. Now it's way too bright. Come on, baby. There, it's a little better. Okay. Automatically not. Oh man, maybe not. I don't know. It's still kind of heavy there. That gash. I have to get a. Bet I have to pull the coin out and look at it myself. I mean, if it's just part of the planchette, they'll forgive that. Give me the full steps. I mean, but that's the kind of thing that'll jack your full steps designation. It definitely has it, but I don't know if that's a planchette problem yet. But they're usually forgiving when it comes down to certain issues. This doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't look like what they call post-mint damage, which means that's a good thing. Cool. I'm happy with that. D-Reese, hey boy, what's up, man? And I forgot to look at how many comments were on that stream, but I did watch it a couple more times because I needed to get my duck straight there, because it was kind of overwhelming to me. But then again, the response was underwhelming as far as I'm concerned. I thought it would be a lot worse. Yeah, I wish I had some mics I could show you. You know, really show off. I got rid of those a while back. I always find more. My dealer, he's good. He's good to go. See, today is Saturday, right? So yeah, he's open at 10. Cool. Okay, Sunday, he goes to church, and that's not confirmed. He may be doing something else, but that's the idea. He's a really old gentleman, old school, old school. And I am extremely lucky. This dude lets me back behind the counter, and I'm going like a whirlwind, and actually being doing that, I'm actually cleaning up a lot of stuff, man, and putting it away again. I don't even want to go into the times that how many times I went through the flips as far as the stock. And sometimes I leave them like that too. I'll take some home, and I'll end up with I need to put my let's say nickels in there, and they're like in between like a few of the nickel clips that I know that are there. I end up going, damn it, there's a bunch of dime ones in there or penny ones. I gotta, and I usually don't take them back anyway. It's no big deal. I think this one's a full stepper too. It has to be because I had already given it the seal of Roadrunner. Gotta tilt and focus because of the light. That's better. That's so better. Oh yeah, seal of Roadrunner. Yeah, that's I couldn't say it any better than that. That's just you can't get better than that. Well, you could. I mean, technically, yeah, but 99% of the time, no. As far as steps go, that's just awesome. See, this is where I'm coming from when I talk about, and I don't do it lightly. I talk about people that come in and mess with the community. Regardless, you're coming on our channels and doing a lot of stuff. You better have some sort of, at least like try to learn something or be show some interest in what we're doing here. Why are you coming on our channels otherwise? I don't mind you coming, but in the long run there, if you're still there and you're still just there, it kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, this is a feature. This is a feature. I love it. As I said before, I've been here. I've been working up to the situation, and I prove myself. One, as far as a whole in the coin community. And I'm not just specifically talking about one person either. There's people out there that just come in and just wreak havoc, and that's one of my concerns. They're taking advantage of the metals that we own and the prices that we sell, that we try to sell to collectors and or novices that are collecting, and come in and try to roll over the bid, throw their money around, and I don't expect to see the collection. I don't care, but the way that things are done just look too obvious or just suspicious. So, just saying. Okay, that is one of my better ones, and this is probably one of the ones I love to collect, and I love looking for full steps, especially. but this is an extra, and it's probably lower grade than mine. Well, it is. I mean, you can't get much better than a grade like this, but you know, mine's better. I'm not just showing off either, because I'm telling you. All right, let me get back to chat. But meanwhile, at the Bat Cave, you guys are the Bat Cave. That's cool, dude. You know, it's already there. You know, it's already out there. You know, it was expected either way. Believe me. I'm not gonna. You know, it was your show, your thing. So, you know, I would have done it the second. Well, not the second, but if it were concerned to me, I would have probably done it. Done it too. But that being concerned, I'm not hiding it. It would be more of the collateral damage, and I don't want collateral damage. And you were collateral damage, and I didn't want that. I never did. Sorry about that. But then again, if you would have wanted to stop me, you could at any time. You know I would. That being said, that shows me you're an honorable guy and honest as far as that runs. Let's see a 41. 41. Now that I got it's under the microscope, you can actually see some of these coins. Let me put the set. Find a set here. It's not messing up. It's in a rubber band here. Here we go. Oh, there we go. The one with the yellow taggies. You gotta have some sort of organization. That kind of hits the eye. All right, 1940s. Oh, it looks like it's okay up on through the broadcast here. Yeah, this is 1940s. Usually you go a little bit more, Reese, but you know, I'll give it to you the price I quoted. Look at that. That's nice. You'll see the shoulder just a tiny bit. That's just, I don't know if that's a post or it's not damaged at all. Just one little spot there. That's it. It's like kind of like a blemish there. All in all, excellent piece. That's the 1940s. Here we go. And you might want to get one of the estimate, because actually no, that's right. I'll put together something comparable. You had a list, sorry. I can put your list together for what I told you. I'll just make sure that they, you know, I know what I'm doing. I may act like a spaz dude, but that's only because that's the pressure. I know, I feel this is like my feng shui. Here's the S. Now, I'm not giving you a large date S, you kiss my ass. But this one's cool. This one's small date. It's got the small estimate mark. I don't know if you know about that one, but small date, large date at 41, they're just talking about the mint mark. Little freckles right there. Not nothing serious. There's right there too a little bit. That might be on the flip. Regardless, prices I'm asking. There's no contest there. Yeah, I think there might be little freckles there too. I call them freckles because they're not. It's not a serious issue. You know, it's just they kind of disappear in some angles or some ways of looking at it. But, yeah, that's 41S. Struck looked pretty good. Still got good luster too. Okay, where I set that other one before I have a cow. And where is it? It's probably in my hand. Let's set that one back in the middle. No worries. All right. So there's designated spot there. Yep, there it is. Okay, 42. Or what? I didn't put a 42 in this one. There it is. Here it is. And you do this often, Reese. How's that looking up to you if you're still here? Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm just looking at the recent. Dude, I'm good. Oh, no issue. Oh, cool. All right. No problem. No problem. I'll hold on to. I'll put one together. I'll hold on to. I'll put something together for you, and you can take a look at it again when just throw up a stream or something like that. And I'll keep off the idiosyncrasies for sure. So here's a 42, I believe. Now, if I spot a variety in here, it's not going anywhere. You got it. Everybody has to know that. And on the 42S, you can, the cherry picker's guide anyway. They have the, it's a double variety. It's a double die repunch mint mark. And the way to, the biggest way to see, the easiest way to see it, and because you're always straining your eyes right here, right where the S, the curve and the tail of it meet. There's kind of like a little moon, like where the opening's at. It looks like a shell, and that's a major pickup point for the double die repunch mint mark. This one obviously doesn't have it. Doesn't quite look like it has a repunch mint mark either. That's another variety. But the 42, there's as far as I know, there's only two attributed ones. One's with the cherry picker's guide, of course, and that's the one with it looks like it has a shell on the S there in the opening, and the other one it doesn't. And but the strike is totally different. You can totally tell the difference once you get used to it. So let's see the reverse of this one. Well, what's that? Look at the C right there. Hung C. My name Hung C. Oh, what's that? It's just a blemish or a mark of some sort. It doesn't look like anything. It's just yeah. Okay, that it's toning now. I guess you could say it started to tone up right there. It looks like it's on fire. Ah! Stop, drop, and roll. Yeah, this is nice. Starting to tone up nicely too. It's cool. I may have to seal that one up better because of that. Because usually you can stop it for a while. I don't know, years sometimes, but you got to seal them up. This is he's got a hickey. I think that is on the coin. Yeah. Oh, for a steel penny that has lasted this long. Yeah. So this wouldn't I'd venture this wouldn't go past 64. Yeah, a little deterioration. That's what they kind of got. Yeah, I guess you could say this is a ghost for. Yeah, well, that actually gives it extra value, Yeah, mint marks like that too. 3's getting, starting to deteriorate too. Usually only when the 4s kind of disappeared that they like it the most. Shit, I got a bunch of these. I don't know. I got lucky, I guess. So it would definitely go with the set. I guarantee that. Here we go. Yeah, it has some spots on it. It's really nice though. I don't think it was circulated. It would just got handled wrong. It doesn't look like there's any serious environmental issues. Good. Well, Ghost 4, no environmental issues, but I'm gonna have to note that on the coin sooner or later. Here we go, 48. Like, no, I'm going in succession here. Next will be 44. And this is my hoard. My hoard. That's what I said. Don't get excited there. There you go. No mint mark. I mean, no repunch mint mark. This is right. This is where I try not to take variety seriously, especially you know, the obscure ones, because I don't like to look for those things. Pain in the ass. So that being said, you can have it. Not this, but your obscure varieties. I'm after cherry pickers, varieties, and other well-known. It's kind of weak. Good coin, but it's not. It's a little weak. It looks great in hand, though. That's eye peel is pretty much the top dog when it comes down to it. But you know, come down to color and strike, though. Yeah, it's hard to beat. No, I said 45S. Just so anybody knows, I can't see chat right this second. I'm working towards that goal. As far as I'm broadcasting from my phone. Let's see, where's the 45? There it is. There you go. 45 San Francisco Mint. It's got a darker color to it. Bill 457. Filling my barber dime something. The notification yanked back on me. I'm gonna have him come up here with me sometime, and because I'm gonna do some multi-channel auctions. That's pretty much what I started off with, Hal, and it works well with me. I mean, it makes the auctioneers a little bit more comfortable. We take turns, and one will just do their thing as far as selling, auctioning, presenting, and the other guys can get their stuff done as far as paperwork and making sure everything's cool as far as their sale, or getting ready to sell something else while the next person's selling their stuff. And I'm gonna keep that kind of thing of a tradition since I started out that way, and it works really well for everyone that were involved. The pros are way better as far as I'm concerned. It's the cons, but you got to eliminate the cons somehow, or at least adjust for them. This is nice. I like the color on it. Really hard to emulate the color through a screen, though. But I've already looked at these things. And this thing kind of rocks in the sunlight too. All right. Meanwhile, it's back cave. Farm dog. Oh, how's it going? I don't have any dimes for you. The only one I have is still is that 52 Philadelphia, and you already got one of my best examples of that. All right, there goes Reese. He's already gone. He's been gone 4 minutes ago. Thanks for telling me. Let me sit there. Reese, what's up, man? Why aren't you talking to me? You said everything was okay. Well, it's kind of good, cool. One person pops out and then another one comes in. That kind of kept me going. I'll finish this one stack off, and these were my farm dog. If you haven't already noticed it, I'm selling some of my hoard of 1940 to 49 PD and S cents, and they're all red BU. I would venture to say most of them are better than 65 or 65 or better. Just saying. Okay, now, oh, you know what? Now, okay, I got to do this. Okay. Kind of figured out how a way to do this and talk to you out at the same time now. Cool. I mean, at least see you. Yeah, there's three screens going at once, and I had to adjust for that, and I adapt pretty well. So now I can't. No, that works for me. Oh, that's always a problem with these. The O gets really deteriorated. That's when there's the die. It's either the die going or something else happened, but usually the die. Yeah, that weed stock. It's not the best in the world. The strike on it is great and everything, but as far as the condition, it's really good too. I mean, with that particular area, just some die deterioration. I've seen coins go up to 68 with that kind of issue because it's not damaged. Yeah, estimates. Yeah, I'm doing a set of these, and for you, I would give the give price. Well, it comes in a 10 coin set, 48 to 49. You get the steel penny too. Yeah. Since it's my opening first auction as far as online goes, and my own computer and everything else like that, I give you the same price I give somebody else, 85 shipped, and that's for the estimates. That's all the estimates in 40s. That's way better than anybody's ever going to do, ever. Not even the big dogs, they do that kind of thing. Chuck or Robert, they don't let go stuff like this. Not like this, and not at an easy price. But I've had this little mini hoard for a while. It's time to move on. I'm sure somebody's going to go, Chuck, he said you don't do that. And he's probably going to have to say, yeah, because I've never seen it. Not from either one of them. Not the deal that I'm giving. And if he did, no, hey, show me. I'll say I'm sorry. He's cool. So is Robert. Yeah, that's good. Nice. Okay. Check the reboss. Reboss. Yeah, I already did that. That's right. Oh, oops. Okay. 48. Ah. Okay. God, some of these 40s coins are really grainy. Luster looks all right. So that means, come on, there we go again. Coming back, here we go. Yeah, I'm getting, yeah, that's all right. All right, just double checking. Sometimes when you blow through these things a lot, it's, you miss things. Yeah, it's just a part of the planchet and dies, mostly the planchet. Yeah, that's all right. I sometimes I'll think about coins being clean, and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta go back and look at that one. And no, it's any clean to begin with would have some serious issues as far as if you could spot them. And now it's just die. That's the die and planchet together. 46S. Don't worry, folks. I'm not slamming the coin. It's okay. That would be what we call the sans serif. I think it's French. It means no serif. Sounds still. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And a little spot there. They just use the crap out of these dies, man. In some cases, it's pretty soft all the way around. And ties, look at that. That's not wear, not even close. It is definitely die. Die is just about ready to die. I'm dying here, man. Not too bad at all, yeah. Okay, well, it's a little bit better on the reverse here. See the O, America. The M is a little bit faded there. So the wheat stocks aren't all that great either. That side is that. This is going. Yeah. Yeah, this is just a little better. Yeah, it's actually way better, I think. No, no, it's a little better though. We have, last but not least, 1949. Excuse me. Not bad. A nice strike. Nice die state. Not too bad. But I have to go back on this one. Probably don't really care all that much. Looks like one of those obscure double dies, but it's in the one I'm thinking of is in the Cherry Picker's Guide, so I'm probably going to go back on this one and check it out here. I got to check the diagnostics. If somebody has like the mumps or something like that, you don't shove them full of heroin. You got to know what you're doing. I mean, if they're dying, hell, that's a quality of living there, but that goes without saying. But that's nice. Okay, and then turn around. Whoa! Here you go. And there. Yeah. It's woodifying a little bit there, it kind of looks like. Streaks in it. That's not the, no, it's not the cover. It's not the flip. Yeah. Yeah. It's doing the same thing my other one did. Starting to get streaked up a little bit. Wish I had my other one to show you right this second, but I don't. It's quite, it looks like it has yellow tiger stripes going through the red part of it. And there's a big streak going right across Lincoln. That's cool. Okay. I wish this was the variety. That's what I've been looking for. Back here, this guys. Take a look so you guys can see. Yeah. I wish this was the variety. It's 92 Denver Mint. Nice coin. This looks like the one I graded before. A little bit. Oh god. Yeah, totally. Yeah, see, when you're like twisting it around and it kind of picks you out, you're not sure. Yeah, I'm a close AM or a white AM. But I got away with a 65 on the one on the just the regular coin. I think it probably could have done better, but it will. It's like beating a dead horse when you complain about the whole grading situation. It seems like that's why I kind of stopped doing it now. As far as ranting about it, not even worth it. Yeah, that's definitely a full step. Really, get better on the issue. Yeah, definitely. Get back over there. I'm going to see it through the screen here. Yeah. I likes it. Oh man, what's that blemish? Yeah, it's just a blemish. Yeah. I could probably go off this as a 6-stepper. That's a possibility. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try because at least they can say it's just a full stepper. I mean, a 5 full steps. No, that's a 6er. That's easily a 6er. Jeez, I didn't realize that. Oh my god. That's what is that? It's a 41 Denver. It's not all that. Didn't seem like it was in that great of a shape. I'll have to yank this out again and check it. That's cool though. All right. Okay, we showed the 40s cents, and we did quite well today as far as the testing, as far as getting things working and testing and seeing and hearing and feedback and all that good stuff. So I could say this is a successful day. It's not all people that showed up didn't come in, so that's okay. Check it out. So we were gonna I'm gonna shut this down. Silverleaf's gone too. He was my moderator at this point, and I do believe I said I was going to shut off at a certain extent, and I'm past that point. So whoever's left, thanks for hanging out. I'm very happy, and I'm glad to y'all showed up. This is going to be more fun, which that's what it's about. I'm trying to offset the problems of the world and personal, and this helps a lot. I'm sure it does with everybody else. So y'all come and have a good time. I'm glad you did. It's 10:49 my time, and I'm going to be signing off. Thank you.